Have you ever wanted to speak English, but suddenly your mind goes completely blank? You know the words, you understand the grammar, you have watched hundreds of English videos, but when someone says, "Can you speak English?" you become nervous. You start thinking, what if I make a mistake? What if they laugh at me? What if my pronunciation is wrong? And because you're afraid of making mistakes, you choose to stay silent. But here's the truth. Asterisk asterisk, you don't need perfect English to speak English confidently. Asterisk asterisk, you need the courage to speak before you feel ready. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build that confidence. The biggest mistake English learners make is waiting until their English is perfect. They think, I'll start speaking when my vocabulary is better. I'll speak when my grammar is perfect. I'll speak when my pronunciation sounds like a native speaker. But that day may never come. Why? Because confidence doesn't come before practice. Asterisk asterisk, confidence comes from practice. Asterisk asterisk. Think about riding a bicycle. You didn't become confident because someone explained how to ride a bicycle. You became confident because you tried. You fell. You tried again. And eventually, your brain learned, I can do this. Speaking English works the same way. You have to speak, even when your sentences aren't perfect, even when your accent isn't perfect, even when you make mistakes. The first step is simple. Asterisk asterisk, stop trying to be perfect. Asterisk asterisk. Your goal isn't to speak perfect English. Your goal is to communicate your message. For example, instead of worrying about saying, I would appreciate it if you could possibly give me some advice regarding this situation, you can simply say, can you give me some advice? That's English. That's communication. And that's enough. Remember this. Asterisk asterisk, simple English is still English. Asterisk asterisk. You don't need complicated vocabulary to sound intelligent. In fact, many fluent speakers use simple words every day. So instead of asking, is my English perfect? Ask yourself, can people understand what I'm trying to say? If the answer is yes, you're already making progress. The second technique is one of the easiest, and you can practice it anywhere. Asterisk asterisk, talk to yourself in English. Asterisk asterisk, yes, talk to yourself. When you wake up, say, I'm still tired. I need to get ready. Today is going to be a busy day. When you're making coffee, I'm making coffee. It smells really good. I need some energy today. When you're outside, the weather is beautiful today. There's a lot of people here. You don't need another person to practice speaking. Your room can become your classroom. Your daily life can become your English lesson. Start with 5 minutes every day, then 10 minutes, then 15. The goal is to make English feel normal, because the more you speak privately, the less scary it becomes to speak publicly. Another reason people lose confidence is because they translate every sentence in their head. They think in their native language, translate it into English. Check the grammar, check the vocabulary, and finally, they don't say anything. You need to train your brain to think directly in English. Start with simple thoughts. Instead of thinking, I want to drink water, then translating it, think, I want some water. Instead of, I am feeling very tired because I didn't sleep enough last night. Start with, I'm tired. I didn't sleep well. Simple, natural, fast. The goal isn't to think like a textbook. The goal is to think like a person. Here's another powerful technique. Asterisk asterisk, shadowing. Asterisk asterisk. Shadowing means listening to a native English speaker and repeating what they say immediately. For example, speaker, I'm not afraid of making mistakes. You repeat, I'm not afraid of making mistakes. Speaker, I just want to improve every day. You repeat, I just want to improve every day. Try to copy the pronunciation, the rhythm, the pauses, the emotion. Don't just repeat the words. Copy the way they speak. Practice shadowing for 10 minutes every day. After a few weeks, you'll notice something interesting. English sentences will start coming out of your mouth more naturally. You won't have to think about every single word. Now let's make your practice even more powerful. Use your phone. Open the voice recorder and speak English for 1 minute. That's it. Choose a simple topic. For example, my daily routine, my favorite food, my family, my job, my dream. Don't stop. Don't restart. Don't delete the recording because you made a mistake. Just keep talking. Then listen to yourself. At first, you might feel uncomfortable. You may think, wow, my English sounds terrible. Don't think that way. You're not listening to judge yourself. You're listening to discover what you need to improve. Record yourself today, then again next week, then again next month. Eventually, you'll hear the difference. And nothing builds confidence like hearing your own improvement. Here's a secret that can make speaking much easier. Don't memorize thousands of individual words. Learn useful phrases. Instead of learning, agree, think, understand, learn. I totally agree. I don't think so. I see what you mean. That makes sense. I'm not sure. Let me think about it. That's a good question. These phrases give your brain ready-made building blocks. When you learn phrases, you don't have to create every sentence from zero. You simply combine the expressions you already know. That's how speaking becomes faster and more natural.